other table. And so the goal, I think the goal should be, you're going to time out too, by the way. I think the goal should be more than 50% VPIP, but lower than, between 50 and 100% VPIP.
You want to just do 100? I want to do 100 so bad.
Well, we'll try and see if we can get there. Oh, you got to raise for value.
Well, he's got to bet first.
Generally check. Over bet?
That might not be a bad option.
Bet like 450. Instantly folded. He probably would have called like 350, so bad bet sizing. Alright, so and I think also that you want to get your poker tracker stats so we can look at them after the
session. That's a good point.
So we'll get that up during the session.
Alright.
Oh, middle pair. We keep hitting flops.
That's going to be important, playing every flop. I like to call here. What do you think?
I would call a raise. I mean, I think calling's just fine. I think also making it like 375 or 425 is fine. Either one.
That's good too, because it might help shut out Attica.
Yeah, take the free card, or flat calling is just fine. A lot of times that bet is a better 8 or it's a flush draw. The nine of spades there is a pretty bad card, and now I would actually muck.
Yeah, it's tempting to, when you see a small bet like that.
2 into 12.
Yeah, to just make it 12 on him.
You can if you want. I mean, I think his flop action a lot of times is a draw, and
so
I mean we don't know the player. He's got a small stack. He's probably pretty bad.
Yeah, well, I think we should. I like your initial reaction. Just fold it.
Do you have auto reload on or something? Can you just reload every time?
Yeah. Yeah. I just. All right, so 5-8.
This is tragic. Oh, we popped an open.
We're gonna get in there, and you know me, all in on draws, baby.
Oh God! No, don't fold.
Oh, that's right.
You can't fold King 8.
Can't fold the King 8.
But you can cold call. Oh, baby.
So, what do you think?
Bet and hope he 3-bets so you can push. I mean, what else can you do? I would have made it smaller because this doesn't give you room to have fold equity on your push.
That's a good point.
It doesn't really matter. I would have made it like 850.
Alright, so with the King 8, I'm more tempted to fire into 2 players on this board against good players because they don't cold call on the button with hands like, Ace-7 or something, but against weaker players, I feel like that's a mistake they make. And
I would give up, yeah.
And I like giving up.
Also, the jig's going to be up in about 7 more hands.
Exactly.
So let's try to delay the inevitable as much as possible. This is just like our other hand.
Yeah.
Where we folded to $2 on the turn in a $12 pot. I like same thing. I think cold calling's fine. I think making it 375 or 425.
I'm a little worried about if I raise them, I'm almost tempted to call more because shorter stack and then with the flush draw. Well, I feel like we're going to get outplayed more by raising and then folding to more action than by just calling.
Oh, well, we can just call and hope like the 9 or the Jack of Hearts doesn't roll on the turn. Well, I guess the 9 gives us 2 pair. Oh, baby.
Huh. Do you,
I would make a chunky raise.
And then just go
Well, he's only got 28, so I'd make it like 11.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think we have to go with it at that point.
Yeah. If he has King Jack, then so be it. Longer he's thinking about it. Oh, Commander's still getting 3-bet.
No, he definitely is.
You have to reload too if you don't win this hand.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, middle pair again. This is the best. Every flop.
Yeah.
Out of positioning.
Sometimes I take a check call line, figuring there's not too many other cards, but
I'm fine with that. I mean, with no read other than he cold called us pre-flop, check call's fine. I think bet folding is okay also. I mean, out of position, just any line is a little, none of them look as good. in position, you're like, oh, this is the best. Well, not really it's the best. It's just you're in position. So anything works out okay.
My play here would be to check call one street, basically.
Yeah, I like that too. I mean, you also, sometimes better hands will check behind and give you a free shot at the queen.
Yeah. And I can induce a bluff from, maybe a suited connector.
Or junk. I mean,
yeah.
Some guys will bet with a lot of their range after that action. He bets close to pot. I think a call is fine.
And now,
do we give him another shot? It's between bet fold or check call, and I kind of like check call actually.
I agree.
And yeah, don't use our time bait if you can avoid it, because we're already down to 9 seconds on the right.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, it's just a clear call on the left side. That's so much value.
That's a lot of value. I mean, he had a gut shot, I suppose, the whole way, but yeah.
Gosh. Yeah.
Nice to...
No!
Oh no, this video's tainted.
Oh god, you're such a nit. Or I'd make him.
I like him right here. What do you
My
think?
earlier logic that the jig is up is going out the window. I'd make it $11.
Yeah, I like that idea. I mean, I already did fold.
I mean,
Deuce 8 under the gun or whatever that was.
But that's on the other table.
You
haven't established a nitty image on the right hand table. You look like a nit on the left. Oh god, he cold calls.
Yeah. I wonder what he has.
Got you beat.
Unless it's running sevens, I really hate it.
Does he have a draw?
I think we'll give up here.
Oh, we made a pair. Maybe he has fives or sevens.
So 3-9 offsuit.
Oh god.
We'll have to get involved there.
Reload. How much money do you think we can lose?
I don't know. We'll try. We'll try our best. What's the play here with 3-9?
I think we just give up. I mean, we're going to be making so many plays at so many pots that...
I think we should take a stab now, right?
Okay. That's fine. Oh, God.
So 100 VPIP means we enter the pot, but we don't necessarily have to call re-raises like that.
I'd fold the Jack-9 and I'd make another bet at the... I'd bet like $8.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's pretty mandatory after.
Playing the turn. What do you opened under the gun?
8-7.
Schnikes.
A lot of river cards could have come that would have, or turn bet would have, or river bet would have taken care of them.
Cold call or squeeze, either one.
After my nitty fold under the gun there, I think.
You've established the tight image?
Yeah. I think 8, or that's probably a little more. 750?
No, 8 or 850 or 9.
Okay.
We're going to try to play the bully.
And same here?
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, is anybody at the same tables? No. Good. Yeah. Hopefully nobody recognizes you.
The squeezes are getting a little more credit at these games.
I was just thinking about it. He cold calls, and then he calls your raise.
Meaning about 12?
Yeah, that's good. Oh,
easy
fold. Easy game.
Easy game.
Easy game.
So it'll be interesting to see how the opponents react, or if they do.
Oh gosh.
React.
I would just call.
Yeah, I like peeling.
I'd probably call another bet.
Okay.
And then fold the river. You could fold here, but I mean, 9-10, King 10, certainly in his range. Better 7.
I like calling.
And if he bets the river, I'd probably muck.
Yeah, I don't think we can call 3 streets.
And that's just a hero call right there.
Yeah.
I mean, King 10, if you 3-barreled with an open ender.
Yeah, we'll give him credit.
Yeah. Hard to let it go.
So we got in there with the King Jack.
Of course.
Of course.
We're going to get so paid if we ever get a hand.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Love it when somebody limps.
Make it 250. 2 or 250. Usually I add 1 for the limper. I haven't really established if we're going 3 or 4 times more pre-flop.
I think we can just vary between the two. 350 or check behind, either one's fine.
I kind of like check behind.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm going to get outplayed by a lot of draws that maybe check crazy, stuff like that.
make a continuation bet with the 6s and then spike a 6. That's my strategy over there.
Well, we called pre-flop in position.
Leads into us. I think you just have to muck on the 6s. But do what you want if you want to do something different.
I like. And what do you think with the 8? Do you want to check the hand again, or do you want to
I would
make a
actually
small
bet because of the 3 diamonds. You know, you're gonna get. You might get outplayed by ace of diamonds X, but you know it's a vulnerable hand. Taking it down, it captures your current equity, and also 4th diamond. If he doesn't have one, it means you don't get paid on anything on the river.
I like it. We should probably get the. I always turn off the chat, but maybe.
Oh yeah, get the
nice
chat.
to see if they're saying anything. Especially since we don't have a ton of tables to focus on.
Yeah, sounds good. What's on the right-hand side there? There's no chat or anything.
Yeah, nobody said anything.
Oh, okay. I got it.
So just make a sort of a standard continuation bet here with the ace-8.
Yeah. I mean, checking my highest line. You know, I'd almost call and try to outplay him later, but probably the highest EV play is to fold here, probably.
Probably.
I'd be so tempted to just be like, you know what? I'll call and make a play at the pot later, but why don't we fold and move on?
All right. Yeah, it is tempting too. Min check raise. It's like a.
We cold call pre-flop. Queen 6-5 flop. Oh, powerhouse hand.
Powerhouse.
All right, when you open up Poker Tracker and when you get a chance.
Yeah, we.
Flop hits us right in his. What? This guy's. Is that like the 3rd time he's done that to us?
Yeah, I think
Feels
so.
like it. I would call and raise the turn.
I actually like maybe a non-spade turn. Raise the.
Yeah, any turn.
So now make it about 11 or 12?
Well, yeah, either 11's fine. He called.
Absolutely.
Maybe he did have a spade. I would take the free showdown. I mean, I don't know what you get to fold. Oh
Okay.
gosh.
Well, he's definitely in the mood to call us down. So here, I kind of don't hate check raising all in.
With
I
5-6?
3-bet him.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Shot.
Yeah.
We're gonna be kind of lost if we call the flop bet. And
I don't think you can check raise all in on a turn, can you?
no, I mean to me it's I could bet out to sort of protect or check call.
Yeah, either one's fine. We don't have a real good read on him.
Yeah, I kind of.
Yeah, I would just call. I mean, we've squeezed so much on the left. Check call the flop.
With the 10-7.
With 10-7,
Yeah.
With 5-6, I'd call the turn. Oh, you bet 8 into 12? Yeah, I'd call.
All right. Well,
check raise all in. I mean,
with the 10 and the diamond.
Hmm.
I think we.
I can read the board.
And check call again. Yeah, I think. So let's just check and give him an opportunity to.
Check behind.
to maybe bluff. I was gonna say. I was gonna call any.
Oh, Daniel J. knows who you are.
Yeah, I guess so.
Your reputation precedes you. Maybe we should be playing on a stock trader account. I'd check call at 10-7.
I like that too.
I'd check call again. I mean, I'd probably
think
check
so
call.
too. I think that's good. Should we 3-bet Daniel here?
No. Well, yeah, you could either one. I would just cold call, but 3-betting's fine.
I kind of feel like getting in there a little bit.
Reload on the left. We got to keep reloading. God.
I wish his jack would
march off right.
I wish his jack would have come in on the turn there for
the major straight.
Yeah. I don't think he could have folded.
Oh.
Ooh.
I'd make a small continuation bet and push over a raise.
I love it.
650 or 7. Yeah, 5 is fine. That's a bummer. I'd make like 11 and fold to a raise. Basically, 11's the right amount so you can push the river if you get there. And
with the queen 3, you want to peel one, and
I would peel or raise. Yeah, peel's fine. So he pushes now. Mucky muck. That's too bad.
Yeah, I hate to.
Thoroughly outplayed by the great Daniel J74.
Yeah.
And I'd fold with queen 3.
Yeah, I don't have chat, so I can't respond to anything here. But it's nice to see what what people are going to be saying maybe with the 100 VPIP.
Oh gosh. Oh, he's on both our tables. I'm sure he searched you out. Dude, just cold call. What are you doing?
I think that those against...
Oh, yeah. Alright. Oh, look, you
against
picked
good players. Alright.
Obey to me cold call. Out of small
What
blind.
does that mean? Queen? Jack?
It means anything.
Is he bad?
I don't know. That's why I don't know what it means.
Mm.
God, he's just gunning for you.
Yeah, he is.
What to do?
Well, I mean, we have no fold equity with that kind of...
Oh, yeah. I think you have to muck.
Yeah.
That's why you cold call. It's off, dude. If you're in position...
Do you dislike re-raising
when your VPIP's not 100? No. When it is 100, I think that cold calling is better.
Okay.
When your image is that you're playing every pot. So, we get to see what they had. Ooh. Means aces. What did Daniel J have?
Ace queen. That was pretty bold. But, well, I guess...
Given your image.
Given my image, probably... But given the cold call, I would probably muck ace queen.
Yeah, well...
Or not muck, because he's... Well, yeah, muck, because he's only in for the pre-flop raise. Once he calls to me, that screams ace king, queens, jacks. Nothing that ace queen is in good shape against him. And if an ace flops and he gets action, that cold call is not going to be ace jack.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be ace king. So
unfortunately with 9-2, I think because it's Daniel J, you just have to cold call.
Yeah.
We usually raise that. Just check fold.
Yeah, I like that. So far, we're not getting to, reap the rewards of our image and flop a hand. Would be nice.
Oh God. Ace-9 might be strong enough to get all in against this guy. I'd make it like 650. 6 is fine. If you 3-bet, like pushy.
Would you?
Yeah.
All right, so about 7 or 8?
Yeah. 750. God, the G is so up though. Just check behind on the turn.
Yeah, it seems like a pretty good option.
Just give up.
Jack 10?
Reload.
4s, wow.
How does he peel that flop?
I have no idea.
Well,
but given my range of 100 meters, so he's still behind.
If he's peeling that wide, was it a mistake not to fire the turn? Given that he's peeling that wide.
I know that, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, people don't want to fold. That seems to be the common theme right at this point at the table. I can't say I blame them.
Too bad for us.
Yeah.
Cold call.
Yeah, I like that.
Jeez.
I'm not folding this flop.
Yeah, exactly. Call the flop, call the turn, raise the river. That's our line in the sand.
You don't think, but we may not be deep enough to expect a fold at that point.
Well, then if you can put us all in on the river, we can fold.
That's true. He might be giving up here. Jack 8 will.
So would you bet 8 with A6?
Or should we really put the heat on him and make it like close to pot?
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
I figure we just make a little play with the Jack 8.
Yeah.
It's the type of board where, there isn't much he could have. Daniel J might be playing the 100 VPIP. He's in there a lot.
Well, he got it all in with ace queen pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Cold call. 6-7.
I don't think he's folding. What do you think?
I think he checks. He's going to check call with 3s.
Yeah.
Maybe now you can bet if he checks to you.
Yeah. It does.
Ace-8, I'd take the free card against 2 players. Just mock, yeah. Maybe we can get stacks pretty deep at the table. Like, give everybody all our money and then win it all back, right?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Oh, great flop to bluff at. All right.
So 2?
Yeah, 2 or 250. Oh, I check calls quickly.
Yeah.
I'd fire again. Jack, Queen, King, Jack.
I feel like if we commit to firing now, we need to fire the river as well.
Smart play is to just check. But are we being smart? Is that that's the question?
I think we should check. And what do you think? Call the ace-8, or do you want to put in a?
No, he bet into 2 players.
Okay.
So I'd fold.
Okay.
Oh, you got a hero call on the river.
You got a hero.
You made a pair.
I made a pair.
You did. You peeled with a gut shot.
With Queen Jack? Or
Queen Jack,
Queen?
King Jack, or King Queen. He really probably didn't. But you guys still gotta make the hero call.
That's true. I gotta get in there. Get the showdown. Can't let these guys boss us around.
Throw that money away. Daniel J asking, are you making a video? The jig is up.
He probably figured that out.
Uh-oh, this is a little tricky.
This is a little tricky. Maybe we should, well...
What's the,
thinking of,
that the F
is it
word?
4-betting or calling? I think 4-betting is better. No.
All right, 4-bet.
4-bet is better than calling, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, either one's fine. Well, yeah, maybe.
Because at least I can, if he folds.
Yeah. 9 deuce, either one's fine. Well, you gotta bet against Dindon. You gotta bet. I think you should just push or bet 15.
Okay. How about 15?
Yeah, that's fine. It's smarter.
I mean, you can't really expect us to fold. I mean,
I think that's
or to think that we're going to fold.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
To just shove there himself.
Oh, baby.
All right. Get me all in.
Ladies.
Ooh, and we just messed with him too.
Yeah. Oh, God.
So about 7? 8?
Yeah. 7's fine. He only has 35, so you can even bet less. You want to 4-bet him? Or just call?
He's
You have
going,
position.
Yeah, he's going with his hand,
Okay,
probably.
Call. Well, yeah, I would call.
Sure. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, baby. Maybe push over
Oh,
his
no.
3-bet. What just happened?
I just folded on
Did
the
you fold
screen.
the queen?
I just folded deuce 7.
Oh, he folded on your queen's hand.
Yeah, and then I folded pre-flop.
Oh, that's okay. I thought you folded the queen. I didn't see what had happened in the hand.
What do you think?
I think you got it. It's call or push. I mean, is that... I don't know. He's going to snap call. Oh, you got to fold.
All right.
Do you think of any better hand fold there? Does that make it a bad push?
But if I call, what's coming on the turn that I like?
Oh, God. Another 8.
Another 8.
Or maybe an ace. Oh, God.
Can't let these guys push you around. You got to just shove it. Okay, so we can get out of here because we put in our...
Yes. Yeah.
We kept
your
our
VPIP's at 90 now anyway.
Yeah, I know. I'm like...
That's why I said at the start of the video that it has to be just north of 50. I mean, that's like reasonable.
I think that's weak, though.
God. It's
because you know what? My VPIP might be 50 if I played these games.
Well, then that's cool. 50 VPIP is pretty high.
Yeah.
I mean, we're just like...
Because when I played 200 no limit, I played like a 35.
I don't care how tragically bad your opponents are. Some of them are going to kind of figure it out.
Yeah. So...
You can't check.
We have to get our voluntary put in pocket.
Yeah.
By raising.
You can't check. Suited. You got to flush draw, dude.
Only 3 more clubs and I'm in.
Backdoor straight draw.
Oh yeah.
2 now and a gut shot.
See, a lot of times, because I hate to give up my gut shot, I check behind and then I play some poker. Oh, we got a flush draw. We got a straight draw.
Oh, baby.
Just fire again. 7?
8. Yeah. 8. I'd take another free one with the 8-10. Would you bet?
Now I usually bet because he's checked twice.
Okay.
And I feel like he's just done.
3-6. If you get raised, it's tough between.
Oh boy.
It's tempting to push.
Oh, because we are deep, huh?
Well, you have 14 outs. 13 outs to improve. None of your pairs are good.
Let's do it.
Okay. Yeah, I like it. And you gonna bet again with 8-10? Oh, he calls. Oh, we didn't get there. 6 high? No good.
All right, we're back in the.
I think you just timed out with 8-10. Good job.
Oh, yeah.
You pulled the stocks. Oh God, down 1 buy-in.
Uh-oh.
That was a 13-out push. So what was our equity against King 10? Like 20% or something? 25%?
Yeah. So we fold here?
Yeah, 9-5 fold.
Prayer. That's what it was. Oh, now maybe he can give us our $50 back.
Oh, please. If he has a jack, he stacks off.
So we should just pot it.
Yeah, $3. We're on tilt.
Yeah.
God, so unlucky.
What do you think, call?
Yeah, just call.
Oh, baby. Yahtzee.
Oh, God.
11?
Yeah. Oh, love it.
No, just bet call?
Yeah, like, it doesn't have to be that much, though. 14. Yeah. Pushy.
I don't know what to put him on, really.
Oh, you gotta push.
Hopefully he's like, can
Jack X. I mean, you get paid by worse hands.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it sucks. That's a huge cooler given the circumstances.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
check raise all in?
Yeah. I guess we just operate on the assumption that our fold equity is pretty close to pretty close to non-existent. Snap calls. Ace King Jack.
Uh-oh.
God, maybe it's Ace Jack. Snap calls is
snap called
on the flop. See, this is why you don't have 100% defense.
This is the first time I've ever done this. This is kind of interesting. They literally they're not folding a pair.
Well, why would they? Just call.
Just call?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what to do with the deuces.
I'd probably just muck.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, the snap call. I don't know. Even against 100 VPIP, I would have a tough time snap calling. 6s.
Our equity there was like 40% probably.
Yeah.
It's just a guess.
So check call here with the...
I'd check call the turn also.
Yeah.
And I'd check call the river.
Check call, and hopefully he bluffs the river. Well, he found it pretty funny that he got snap called the 6s and it held up, according to the chat.
He's laughing out loud.
So you like just making it like 250 or 3?
Yeah.
Maybe he'll check call down with 3s and we can just 3 streets for value. Would have been nice. It's probably important if we ever get the type of situation to really value bet thin.
Oh yeah, good point. I'd probably call with the 5+.
Definitely now, yeah.
I think we can revise the structure of the video to fold 8-3 off pre-flop. That's my input.
I kind of like the 100% VPIP.
You can have all my action. I'm selling it back to you.
You're selling it back
for free.
What a guy. If that jack would have come in on the turn, or and the club draw would have come in, then
oh gosh,
you might be singing a different tune.
Yeah, right. If we could pick our river card, we would win.
Yeah.
Yep, $2.
Snap fold.
Love it. Oh, all-in, baby.
Oh yeah, I think we go with ace queen.
Oh gosh.
I'm disappointed in myself for the two laydowns I made. I mean, what was I thinking?
When you're like, oh god, I thought you had folded the queen.
Oh no.
I was like, what?
It was much worse. I deviated from the video, from the plan of the video.
You hit it from the master plan.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we go with sevens. We're
120 deep.
But I think we go with it.
So 3-bet, call a...
And push over a 4-bet?
Yeah.
I don't know.
5-bet shove.
I don't know.
So call the 4-3
yeah,
That's a good spot to get in.
Suited.
Oh my god. And we're getting no credit, and nobody's folding an ace. This is an all-in, for sure.
Oh my god.
7?
Yeah, that's fine.
I think we should just overbet and just try to, or like 20 and just make him, like, have to make a decision to go with the hand right now or not.
Sure.
Do you think?
I'm fine with that.
Because I just don't think he's going to be, like, folding an ace.
We're out of position. I pulled the 7s.
Like, as opposed to making it, like, 12 because we, like, want to milk him along, like, I kind of think it's just best to make him make a decision. Am I really going to fold an ace to this guy?
Yeah.
Like, anyway, that's my logic, but he should be drawing pretty much dead. Should we just 3-bet up to the king-jack?
Yeah.
I can't believe he thought about that against me.
Yeah, he's kidding.
Top pair, top
I don't
picker?
think he thought about it. I think he was trying to pretend like he was thinking about it.
That's true.
You know?
That's a good point. He might have already been spending it on Amazon as
Or he probably
on
was
the other screen.
He's probably thinking about flat calling, actually.
That could be, yeah.
Did you fold it to the 4-bet?
With king jack?
Oh god.
Is that bad?
I don't know. How big was the 4-bet?
It was a shove.
Oh, yeah, no, that's not bad. It was a shove?
Yeah. Well, I 3-bet and he shoved.
Yeah. No, the fold's fine.
So
Check
we just
behind.
call.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, we're not really going to get a worse hand to call.
Muck. Mucky.
And I just check
Check again,
here, yeah.
Oh, that's a great card.
For him to bluff his pocket fours.
I mean,
Any chance
that
we bet?
in?
I like to do that here and get guys thinking, hey.
Make it a buck. Make it whatever you want. I don't care. We're value betting thin.
Yeah.
I'd probably bet a buck.
And just try to get
So you
him to
look
look.
up by ace high.
That's true. That's a good point. Because he will get
ace
looked
high
at.
or worst 10.
I don't think he's just going to randomly. I would probably call a check raise, too. Look at that. He did call.
That's
That's awesome.
My bet size stunk. What do you have?
Well, not necessarily.
7.
Sometimes I'll even overbet it there. Just to make him think, like, you know, I have to either have the straight.
Oh, you're in position? Queen 5 suited?
We got to get in there, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. That's
$5 with the 10-8.
Sure.
Yeah, I think we give up.
Yep.
That was not our flop.
Well, just keep reloading. Keep that stack at $50. Cold call.
All right. Jackson 5, as Mike Sexton would say. Got the old Jackson 5.
This guy knows how to play some poker.
Ooh, I don't know if we stab here. What do you think?
I think you check.
Now, if he checks, I think we... I mean, I feel like I would have the green light to steal this pot from this guy.
8-7, is that a... Okay, go ahead. 8-7, what do you want to do here? It's cold call or fold.
Probably fold.
Okay, that's fine.
And he's not going to check hand twice, and he clearly doesn't want the pot.
Nice steal on the right-hand side there.
Oh, we're too deep, though. We can't just go with it.
We're out of position.
Calling, if we flop a set, we're getting the whole 100 every time.
Well, that's true. Not if he has like ace king or ace queen. This is tricky. It's almost 7th strongest hand.
You're thinking maybe getting it in 200 points.
We're out of position. I mean, just all right, just call.
I think we should call. I think calling's the play.
Oh god. So unlucky.
That is unlucky.
Where's your lucky hat?
Where's my lucky hat? It's right behind the screen there.
Ooh.
Oh boy. I mean, yeah, I don't think.
What do you bet?
I don't think it's gonna be possible to really continue.
God, you're ahead so much here, but what are you gonna do on the turn?
Yeah, it's just how am I gonna play the turn river? It's just
all right, just fold.
I know it's
God,
such a boring way to play.
should have 4-bet 3 flop.
And then he shoves.
Oh, we have ace king. What should we do with ace king?
Oh, I think we'll re-raise. I mean, we can get it in so good here.
Oh, what? It's like they know what we have.
Daniel J. went out there. I should have got in there. His 4-bets have been successful against us.
Can you import some hands and then so poker race will start showing up?
I can, but the poker tracker is going to jump over the screen. Do you think that's...
We'll just move it onto the other monitor.
The minute it pops up.
Yeah.
Move it up.
Yeah.
All right, well, we got a gut shot and
forehand.
A per.
Check.
Yeah, I think starting off by checking can't be wrong.
So now import some poker stars hands.
And now we can fold the 3 deuce.
Yeah, and I'd bet the goot shot.
Yeah, I like it.
The goot shot.
6.
Sure. So we're down $137, is that right?
We're down, wait.
I think that's right.
$137.
Our win to showdown's 25, our win to showdown's 38, our VPIP's 92. I didn't realize we were down so much.
Well,
we lost twice with ace king. Oh, we lost that one pot where we check raise all in.
Yeah.
I'd make one stab at the ace 8.
I think we should splash here with the 9-7 suited.
He's just trying to isolate the fish. Sure.
Yeah.
Good shot.
We got a gutter ball. Don't you guys respect his raise yet?
We're hitting every flop.
I guess the smart play is to give up, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Although check raising all in would be fun. Maybe with a backdoor flush we could have. Yeah, our one money at showdown's 38%. That usually doesn't get it done.
I'd fold 8-3 and I'd cold call Jack 8.
Well, we're getting it in here.
I don't know.
The best way is...
I don't know that we should get it in other than just call and get paid if we hit.
You think so?
Well, I mean...
He might give up, too.
Alright, if you want to raise...
No, I mean give up, like call, and then he puts us on, you know,
right,
some kind of hand.
Oh, that's a good card.
So do we just stab like $5?
Yeah. Even less.
I'm sure he'll fold often enough.
And I'd fold the Jack 10. You could make a play at it, but we've already established the fact that we have no fold equity anywhere.
Yeah.
And that same thinking, I guess, would go on Jack 8 of clubs. That's hard to play. 90 VPIP.
It is hard. So, I mean, I guess he has a 10. That's pretty much all I...
Yeah. We've already played 100 hands?
Yeah.
Wow.
Alright.
Oh, look at how tight Collie 5 is.
Yeah, he is tight. Everyone's really tight, actually. It's a tough table for 50 no limit.
Yeah, but we're not winning all these pots pre-flop. They're not tight against us.
Yeah. For sure.
Wow. This looks like one of your normal tables.
Yeah. Sites like StoxPoker making everyone too good.
Alright, you gotta call both spots.
5-8, yeah. I like it.
Daniel J, is it 67 the attempt to steal?
Yeah, that's 67 number.
Fold.
No fun.
We're losing 134 big bets per 100 currently.
You know what, though? That one flush draw gets there where they got shot, and we'd be even. That was a big pot.
You're talking like such a skilled poker player. We flopped the nuts and got paid, and we're still down 3 buy-ins. Oh,
so you like check calling?
No, thin value.
Thin value.
3 sheets of value with Queen Jack. I don't know about 3 sheets value, but
what do you like here? That really...
I like $7.
Really bad card.
And fold to a raise.
You don't think check call?
I don't know that guys are going to be making plays at us all that much, and his aggression factor is only 1, so you're not, inducing a ton of bluffs. Granted, it's only 33 hands. Check call's okay. I think betting 7, folding to a raise also good. Remember, an ace a lot of times would re-raise pre-flop. Ace-X.
That's true.
Against us, he's going to say, I'm just going to try to take it pre-flop. You got to fold the James Vogels. Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah, this is interesting. I'm trying to think what exactly to put him on at this point.
Well, you could have
like a king jack.
A weaker queen or a king, yeah. If he has a king, he's definitely going to... I think you check and then decide on the call based on his bet size.
So would a bigger bet size make you more likely to call or fold?
Against this guy, probably. King Jack, you put him on that, yeah. I'd probably be more likely to fold against someone with lower aggression.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You got to reload on the left. We want to be able to donate the full amount.
We've been saying you need to reload a little too often.
You prefer to play with a smaller stack? I said you could fold some.
No, I don't mean that I didn't want to reload. I'm just disappointed that I had to.
Oh, yeah. It has been a familiar refrain.
Yeah, I'd prefer to just win a pot.
Well, we have a little bit of grace period on the right-hand table.
Yeah.
We might have to do a serious video after this. Just to redeem our thoughts.
Yeah.
Ooh, backdoor flush draw.
So I think we fire here. What do you think?
Sure. I mean, what can you do post-flop when your pre-flop strategy is tragically, out of whack? Oh, God.
Okay.
Take it. Free money. There you go. Reload.
Imagine if we were, hitting a ton of flops and really getting...
Yeah, and once again, you sound like just such a smart poker player. Guys across the globe saying that right now. All the best players in the world.
That's true.
God, I think you have to fold those 9 threes.
Well, I'll fold it now after I make my $1.50 donation.
There you go. Have a stick of gum.
Have a stick of gum. Oh man.
No. Oh yeah, you have to. Oh god. We just happen to be at a table where people are good enough to take advantage. Our table selection stinks. Yeah, it's all fine. Oh yeah, I love that.
They're probably just like, this guy is just giving away money. What do you think, cold call?
Yeah. In position, you're cold calling.
On the bright side, they're going to have to win a lot of stacks to bust the account.
That's true. Besides, I can transfer money if needed. Let me get my account.
Who are these people leaving this table?
I don't know. I don't know. They don't want to play against the tough Leatherass.
Yeah, exactly.
You might have to stack off with bottom pair.
Just might have to stack off.
Yeah. I think you have to call a check raise. Oh, Yahtzee.
Oh boy.
250.
Should we try to entice him with a small bet?
No, just do 250. Because you're too deep to, like, you need to give yourself a chance. That's so tragic. I mean, that is just so tragic.
Oh, I wonder what Obey to me has.
He's a 9-7. Oh, 3-bet.
3-bet?
Yeah.
So I guess we have to fold.
Yeah, muck the Jack-7. Oh, good. Ricky 1000 posted on the gun with $10.
At this rate, we'll probably lose to him though.
Is that burning aces?
It looks like it.
The avatar?
Yeah.
Kind of looks like a teepee. 5 deuce. You have my permission to fold. Nice. That's how good you listen to me too when I push. Oh god.
I wonder where I screwed up.
That's 50 cents or check. He's only got $8 left.
My VPIP, I'm just looking at Poker Tracker, went down 0.5%. Where did I miss?
What? It went down?
Yeah, it was like 93 and now it's 92.
I don't know.
We probably should wrap it up though, pretty much before we bust the account, and also.
Well, how long has the video been going?
47 minutes.
Oh, it's been going that long?
Yeah.
Okay, so finish these orbits and pull the Poker Tracker stats over.
Yeah. Oh, we got a flush draw.
Oh, you're in position. I would call here, actually.
All right, let's get in there.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we should put a move.
You're right, because those work so well, given our image. I would call his flop continuation bet.
Okay, I like that. Just try to play him tough a little bit. Huh. Do you really think he would check call if I just like went like
18?
Bet, turn and river?
Yeah, possibly, given your image. But I don't.
So what do you like then?
I'd bet 18 and then probably check behind on the river if he called my turn bet.
Okay.
Well, does he have... Is a hero call just idiotic?
Probably, because he's going to have like 2 overcards. I mean, even if he is bluffing with 10-9 or King-10 or...
Yeah.
I mean, he still has so much equity with...
Okay, throw it away. Daniel J., you got us. Play good. Oh, good. Maybe.
Should we do an all-in pre-flop for the...
No. Just bet $3, and then if someone raises, then you can push. I guess you could have open pushed. You probably get looked up by ace queen and ace jack.
Yeah, maybe even like ace 9.
Okay, so can you
All
pull
right,
poker
yeah,
tracker over?
let's do that.
142 hands.
All right, so 92.25.
You got it's only recording the bottom half of the screen, so you
Oh.
got to pull it down. Yeah. 142 hands, 92 VPIP. Attempted to steal was 95. We lost 4 buy-ins. We went to showdown 19%, and we won in showdown 35%.
Pre-flop raise, so 92.70. Aggression factor.
So, conclusion, 92.70 doesn't work that good. It's 25
I think it's safe to say that's a tough route.
All right, well.
But, you know, what are you going to do? I don't think in our defense, I don't think we ran well, to say the least.
All right. Okay.
But definitely not a winning strategy. That is also safe to say.
How many times did you say, oh, I just wish we would hit a flop?
Yeah. I say that every time I play poker.
Let's get rid of this.
All right. See you guys.